What's up, guys? Welcome back to Strawman Survival. If you're tuning in, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. Yeah, so happy Saturday. Finally was able to get out on a little adventure today. It has been a while and it's been well deserved. I decided to come check out a new area. I haven't been up to this area before, but coincidence, I applied for a ranger position in this area just yesterday, so I decided to come check it all out and see how it was, and hopefully that works out. The last one didn't work out so well. I took second place. I was runner up to the guy who actually got the job, but that's a different story. It's all good. So I came out to this little area. It's a whole area. It's called the Upper Preserves. So there's like 3 or 4 different preserve parks in the area, just within a couple miles of each other. So came to this one, decided to check it all out. It's not bad. It is right here, sharing the kind of same area as a pump station, and that's kind of where you got to park your car to even come back here. But I guess it is nice to go back here. It has a whole asphalt sidewalk leading back here to this little dam that they got built. So that's nice. And it'd be even nicer if I can keep the tripod from, blowing over with the wind. We've got some clouds rolling in and the wind is picking up. So we might be seeing some rain here in a little while. But it's all good. I've already done my adventuring for today. I didn't really record anything. This was kind of just get my foot off of it. I didn't record anything. This was just kind of like a mental health kind of de-stress, relax kind of adventure. It is kind of nice back here. Like I said, you got to take the little asphalt sidewalk all the way back, and then it splits off into a couple of trails, which they're more equestrian style trails, so they're a bit wider and they are, hard packed and maintained and everything, so not so primitive, which is all right. But this is a cool little thing. So let's got this little dam here and lake pond area over there, and it flows into the river here. Well, I think the river flows in and then just keeps on going this way. So I figured, well, it'd be a better way to exit than to try a little hand fishing before I get out of here. And one of the things I like to carry in my pack, and I've carried in my pack for looked off. There was a little snap of a branch out there. There's been a few deer out there. This has been a cool little area to come to if you want to see some wildlife. There's been deer. I don't know if you can see behind me that little blue and yellow right over there. That's like a little pump they've got. There has been 3 or 4 does that have been hanging out over there, which has been cool. And as I was on an adventure, I see one here and there. So yeah, but this is cool. I figured I'd try a little hand fishing over here. One of the things I always keep in my pack, I have one, there's one in my son's pack, is this emergency little pocket fisherman. Okay, it's made by Kabar. It is the Kabar pack caster. You can find this on their website, or you can actually get it on Amazon, whichever one you choose. I think it was about $15 a piece that I got this for, which this is really awesome. I've had this for a little bit and I've used it a couple of times, and I've pulled in a couple of fish here and there. So I think it is a valuable addition to keep in your pack. So just a few little things about this. It does come with a clip. I have it here in my pocket. I don't feel like digging it out. There's a little clip that goes over that keeps the line tight and keeps the hook back onto it. It does not come with a bobber. I packed that myself. And it holds a good bit of fishing line on there. It's a nice little spool, as you can see there. Classic K-bar style handle. It's plastic, not leather. So you can hear it rattling. It has a little storage area inside there, and in here I have a few more extra hooks. I did have a tiny little topwater lure, but I believe that is at home from the last time I was messing with this. So I'd have to find that and put that back in here. But it's really cool. So I am not testing this out today, but that is just a little quick review. But one thing I wanted to test out is I bought this some time back just to give it a try. And we never really tried it when me and my son were out on our adventures. But I want to give it a try now just to see would it be an okay or a decent thing to keep in your pack as it's a man-made bait. It's made by Gulp. Find it at Walmart, little fishing stores, whatever. They're night crawlers, but they're fake. So I wanted to give this a try, kind of see if, like I said, if it'd be good to keep in the pack in just case of an emergency. It's lightweight, it is portable, you know, it fits into the pack. I keep my little camp cup in there, and inside my camp cup I keep extra fishing line, and I've kept this on top of there, so it's easy to store. But that was a decent little splash over there. That was kind of cool. So we're gonna try this out. Yeah, we are definitely gonna try this out. We're gonna get this in the water and see how this goes. So when you open up the pack, these things are just kind of bundled up in there. It's an artificial rubbery kind of worm, and it's kind of got a little stink to it. I don't know, they're about 5-6 inches long, whatever. So you can use the whole thing, I guess, but I am going to just try to get a little piece on the hook because I want to try to get them to actually take the hook. I don't want anything that they're going to just play with, so I'm going to try to work that around the hook there. Yeah, just like that. Maybe a little bit hang off the back right there. A little something like that. And we'll give this a try. Now, first things first. I don't know if y'all saw at the beginning of the video the little signs here that they have right here on the side where the water is, where it talks about gators and snakes. Water moccasins to be exact. I do believe that's what the sign said. Put that right down there for further use. So yeah, I'm not exactly too worried about the gators. They don't really mess with humans too much unless you really get into their space, you know, so I would not be getting into their space, which is okay. So feel all right there. Water moccasins, on the other hand, that's a different story. All right, as you can see behind me, this whole area is rocky, and also they have stacked rocks all the way up the bank. Now, good advice for that is look out before you go stepping on the rocks. Okay, water moccasins, they like to be on top of rocks. They like to hide in between the rocks, in the voids and all that. So, good advice before any of that, give this whole thing a once over, all right? I don't care if you just looked at a little section and decided to do it. No, okay, give a decent section, you know, one over, because you could stop, you could look at a 10-foot space and 12 feet over, you know, another 2 feet from where you stopped looking is going to be a snake, water moccasin that's just in one of those crevices, and it can make it through the crevices and get right over there to you because you have just invaded its space. And water moccasins are territorial and they're mean, so that's a good little bit of advice. So we're going to give this a once over and check this out. Then we're going to get this in the water, see if there's some activity. Okay. All right. Doesn't look half bad out there. Let's do this. So one of the things, if you go look this up, I do believe with you look it up on YouTube of like how-tos, or you see the little video that they post on the Amazon product with the pictures and put a little video, they put this out there that you take it and you throw it out like that, just like you're casting a little pole. But I kind of don't like that. I like the you know, twirly and let it fly kind of method. So we're going to be doing that. But yeah, another thing was I put this lanyard on here just so I can give it a little hold here. I've actually gone out with this and I've actually hooked in a decent sized fish that without this would have been pulled out of my hand, and that fish would have been trailing this around for weeks, if not months. So yeah, you always got to keep track of it. All right, so we're gonna twirly twirly and let her fly. Actually, we are going to retry that. There's also another thing about this. It is a bit of a flaw, a bit of a downfall, but if you're not watching, your fishing line will jump over the end and wrap around that first little slot in the handle right there. So kind of keep your hand up tight. But we're going to try this again. Twirly twirly and let her fly. Now we wait. We'll see what we get. And sad to say, there has been nothing caught yet. It looks like when you put it out there, when you first toss your bait out there with this artificial stuff, that there is attention to it for the first like 5 minutes, and then it just sits there. So it has been about an hour-ish or so. I'm going to pull it out of the water. Well, I've already pulled it out of the water, and I'm going to come across here to the other side. See, I told you there was this like asphalt sidewalk that you're able to come down. It's more like a road, but I'm going to come to the other side over here and try in front of that grassy area just to see. Maybe it's just this side. Maybe it's just that side that I'm on. So we'll give it a try. So we'll come around here and we'll do the same thing that we did on the other side. We will do a check for water moccasins in the rocks, and then we'll get going. Oh, check went good. Don't see anything over here. So we're gonna get down here and I'm gonna try to get right over there. You can't see it because my big ass is in the way. But I'm going to try to get right, not over there, but right somewhere in there. Oh, there's a big fish right there in front of that palm tree. So, I don't think y'all can see it, but he is right in there. So, we might have some better luck on this side. You never know, but we're going to give it a try. All right, so I'm gonna call it quits. I got the sun starting to go down. I got about a mile to walk out of here, which isn't that bad, but oh well. No luck, no nothing. Yeah, so I guess that is a fail for that little bit of bait there. Yeah, to take an interest in it right when you first get it out there into the water, you know, a few little bobs and bites there, nothing else, and then it just sits there. So with that being said, I'm going to call that a fail. I will not be carrying that in my pack, but I will continue to be carrying my little kabar pack caster here. I highly recommend you get one, or any hand fisher kit and hand fishing kit that you see fit, but I do recommend the kabar. So with that being said, I'm gonna go get my stuff. I'm gonna pack this away. I'm gonna get on out of here and go relax. All right, Strongman Survival out. We'll see you in the next one. Like, subscribe, do all that. Later.